Hi there, my name is Leonard Parker. I'm the owner of Destiny Marketing Solutions. In this video, I'm going to go over the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Assistance Program as it applies to the current COVID-19 situation. Now, as you're probably aware of by now, Congress on Friday passed a $2 trillion stimulus bill that is aimed to help households and businesses of all sizes recover and push through during the current COVID crisis. As part of that package, $17 billion is now available for businesses and self-employed individuals, and an additional $10 billion is available in grant funds. Now, to be eligible, there is some criteria. First, you have to have been in business prior to February 2020. So if your business is older than 2 months, you're good. You have to be either self-employed, 1099 people, or have employees. Now, assuming that you are spending the funds on legitimate business expenses like insurance, employee wages or salaries, matching retirement accounts, rent for your office space or mortgage or for wherever you conduct your business, this amount is non-taxable. Now, the loan ranges from 10,000 all the way up to 10 million. And you actually have two ways to apply. Either you can go to your current bank or federal credit union and actually speak to the SBA administrator, or you have an option to go online, which I prefer. Is actually I'm here on the website right now. You can actually apply online, and SBA has made a promise that you will get a decision within 3 days. Now, as you can see here, I'm on the website, and I'll make sure to share this link in the video description. But you're going to find the links to the different forms here, and you can also upload your completed forms as well. So a lot faster, a lot easier. So when I went through this, it maybe took an hour, hour and a half. So if you do have some time this afternoon, I recommend getting in because it is first come, first serve. So before I get into the forms, I'm going to share a few tools that kind of help me expedite through the process. First, personal capital. If you're not familiar, it's pretty much a personal finance tool that pretty much organizes all of your accounts, whether there's your personal checking, your business accounts, your savings, your investments, all of that. It does organize them where you can easily access the information in one place. Now, if you don't have a personal capital account, they do have a free option, and you'll just need a bit of time to sync up all of your accounts. But when you're filling out the personal financial statement, it definitely saves some time. Other than that, by the time you finish with everything, you're probably going to have some PDF pages or different PDF files. So what I found helpful was this I Love PDF tool. So never used it before, but it was very helpful. They actually also offer a free option where you can merge PDF files or reorganize them as you see fit. And other than that, I found the personal financial statement. I did find a resource online that really goes into more detail for each field. So I'll share all of these links in the video description. Lastly, thanks to Kevin over at the Meet Kevin YouTube channel, he was kind enough to take the PDF of the stimulus document and actually highlight some of the key areas and points that are important to know before you apply. So going to the forms now, so you first start with the main disaster business loan application. So this form is fairly simple to fill out, probably takes 5 minutes. What I would recommend is you actually pay attention to page 3, because depending on your situation, there are different additional forms that are required. So I think most people are probably going to fall under this first section here, but you do have to provide your most recent tax return, so either 2018 or 2019, and you also have to fill out a form called the 4506T, which basically grants permission for the reviewers to access your previous tax returns, and also a personal financial statement, and then a schedule of liabilities for all fixed debts. So this form, though, by itself is pretty straightforward. Now, moving over to the personal financial statement, definitely just you need to have some information about your different bank accounts, your checking and savings, personal and business, your different investments, whether it's stocks, bonds, payable notes, real estate, so on, automobiles, and also you need to have your information on different liabilities. So pretty much you're trying to figure out your net worth here. Um, and that's why I said earlier in the video, personal finance, or there are other tools out there like personal finance, definitely makes it easy to kind of organize and have all this information in the right place so you're not logging into different platforms. But that's one additional requirement. Next, you have this is actually a supporting form. I went ahead when I was going to do this, filled it out, just figures it wouldn't hurt. But basically, it's better understanding of your last 12 months, so 2019, how your business performed as far as revenues and cost of goods sold. So make sure you just sign and date all of these forms as well. And then the schedule of liabilities. So if you have any notes, mortgages, or accounts payable, you have to list all of those here. And so, and then finally the 4506T. So again, just granting permission for access to your tax return. So I just wanted to introduce this because it is being managed on a first come, first serve basis. And as I've seen from my different emails, the SBA, they are going to be doing multiple daily webinars, at least here for the upcoming week. So I imagine, during the next week, this website is going to be crowded with traffic. So it might be slow. It might be a lot of technical difficulties. So I would say if you do have time this afternoon or this evening, go ahead and get a jump start, at least get started. And that way you can pretty much beat the crowd and be assured that you at least would have your application and be eligible for the grants and loans. So that's pretty much it. If you have any specific questions, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a CPA, so please reach out, and your CPA or your attorney should be able to help you with your specific situation. So as I said, I will share all of the links in the video description, but just wanted to bring this to everyone who may be watching attention. Thanks, take care, and good luck with your application.